Let me guess, you're posting every day. Reels, tips, carousels, maybe even a podcast, but no one's booking and no one's buying. You feel like you're doing everything right and still getting crickets. Here's the truth. You don't have a content problem, you have a conversion problem. And that's good news because it's fixable. In this video, I'm going to show you why your content isn't converting, how to fix it with a smarter strategy, and how to turn your posts into paying clients without sounding pushy or salesy. Because once you understand the buyer's journey and align your message to where your client is in their story, everything changes. Here's where most coaches go wrong. They treat all content the same. Every post needs to sell. But your audience isn't all in the same place. Some are just discovering that they actually have a problem. Some are considering solutions. And some are ready to buy today. That's why we build our content to match the client journey. So we have top of funnel, TOFU. This is awareness. They're problem aware, but they're not looking for you just yet. This is where you can share tips, insights, or relatable stories that say, hey, I get what you're struggling with. Next up in our marketing funnel is MOFU, or middle of funnel. This is the consideration stage. They're actively looking for solutions. So here you talk about your process, your frameworks, or behind the scenes. Think, here's how I help. At the bottom of our funnel is BOFU. This is the action phase. They know they want help and are deciding who to trust. Now it's time for client stories, case studies, offers, and strong calls to action. Once you align your content to each stage of the journey, you stop chasing clients and start guiding them. If your content isn't converting, it's probably not because it's bad, it's because it's incomplete. So let's break down the 3 reasons most content doesn't move people to action. Firstly, no CTA means no action. You've shared a great tip. Now what? If there's no next step, your audience doesn't take one. So every post needs a purpose. Even if it's soft, ask them to comment, share, or grab your free resource. Secondly, no proof equals no trust. Your audience is skeptical. And to be honest, they should be. They've seen too many cookie cutter coaches promising results. So add social proof. That can be screenshots, testimonials, progress charts. Make it relatable. Thirdly, no structure equals no strategy. Random posts lead to random results. You need content that connects. One post to the next, building trust over time. This is why I teach coaches to plan with monthly themes and weekly topics. Your content isn't just marketing, it's momentum. Valuable content isn't just what you know, it's what moves your audience towards the next step. Let's break this down with some examples because once you see it in action, I'm sure it will click. So starting at top of funnel, TOFU, that's the awareness stage. At the top, people don't know you or even what they actually need. So your job, start the conversation. An example would be why 3 workouts a week is better than 6 for busy professionals. This speaks to a common pain point without selling. The purpose of these posts is to build trust, not sales, yet. So TOFU equals educate and entertain and engage. Next up, we have MOFU, middle of the funnel, which is our consideration stage. Here, the prospect knows the problem and they're comparing options. Now, let's help them see your solution. An example, here's the 3-phase coaching method I use to help 40 plus men build strength without pain. This introduces your framework and starts to position you as the expert. So middle of funnel, MOFU equals framework plus case study plus solution. And finally, we have BOFU, bottom of funnel. This is the decision stage. Now they trust you, They just need clarity and a simple call to action. An example: want my full program roadmap? DM me roadmap and I'll send the link. That's direct, it's simple, and it's confident. So BOFU, bottom of funnel, equals call to action, offer, and urgency. Remember, great coaches don't just post tips, they create content that walks their ideal client through the journey. If you're always asking, what should I post today? I'm sorry, but you're doing it backwards. Smart coaches don't create more content, they repurpose with purpose. Here's a strategy I teach my clients. Start with one core idea, like a client pain point or result you help achieve. From that single idea, create one YouTube short. Hit the pain point fast in this, 60 seconds or less. Next up, one LinkedIn post. Turn it into a story or lesson. This helps spark conversation. Thirdly, we want to look at creating one email. This adds depth and share your take and make sure you include a call to action. Next up, one Instagram carousel. Break it down step by step and make it swipe worthy. An optional extra, add a reel, a testimonial post, or use the same idea again a few weeks later, perhaps with a new angle. You don't need to create more, you need to create with more intention. This is exactly what I teach my clients using the Content Waterfall System, a strategy I learned, and it was originally shared by Matt Gray. You take one idea, then cascade it into different formats across the platforms your dream clients actually use. It's not just efficient, it's strategic. When you build a system around your ideas, you stop spinning your wheels and start scaling your impact. The best content doesn't just educate, it moves people forward. It builds trust, it delivers value, but most importantly, it makes the next step obvious. If your audience doesn't know what to do next, then I'm afraid they won't do anything. That's why I build every post, every video, and every email with a clear journey in mind. And it's what I help my clients do too. So, if you want the full plug and play system, including my strategy for shorts, carousels, emails, and weekly planning, then why not grab the Content Marketing Playbook? Or, if you want personal support creating content that actually converts, why not apply to join my small group coaching program and let's build your content engine together.